Jigga man be ballin'. These chicks pigeon toed. Some of them be crawling.
Spark FM.
Oh gosh, it's me again.
New England's #1 urban Caribbean music. Radio. Spark FM.
And good morning. Can you guys hear me? Check baby. 1, 2, 3, 4. Check baby. What? Yeah. Now we outside, we inside, we doing the thing. Saucy and Friends in the morning here on Spark FM Online, #1 for urban and Caribbean music. It is Wednesday, July 17th. The 17th of July. We are here.
Wicked Wednesday.
Wicked Wednesday. Wicked Wednesday. This is also Hump Day. Mm-hmm. It is the exact middle of the week. That means we only got 2 more days of work after this, and then we're back to the weekend. So many things going on this weekend. Don't forget, it's all about the family reunion over at Lawn on D. They will be throwing Back in the Days, hosted by myself and soundtracked by Lady Lee. And then we also have Fet Chilla. When is Fet Chilla? Fet Chilla is the Saturday.
It's Saturday as well.
Saturday, that is from 11 to 11, sun up to sundown.
So many events this weekend.
So many events. Those are the 2 major ones that I know of. There is also the Roxbury Unity Parade that is going down on Sunday the 21st. The Roxbury Unity Parade. If you guys want to go enter a float into there, you can do that. If you want to attend, it starts approximately, I believe, at 10 a.m. Over there by Madison Park. Madison Square Garden.
No,
what is it? Madison Park High School.
Yeah.
So that is on the 21st. So there's lots of things to do this week. Lots and lots of things. So make sure you guys go out, get some sunshine and some sunlight. And it will be comfortable weather because today is the last day of the heat wave.
I'm sad.
Are you? What have you been doing? Have you even enjoyed the heat? Have you been outside?
Not so
or you
much.
been see? That's the thing. All you people talking about, we only get one summer. Y'all don't even go outside. You hide from the heat. Talking about it look nice.
I have been under the AC.
You're not going to no beaches. You're not going
been to
swimming.
One beach. I have not swam. Well, you can swim, but I think we can go in Nantasket.
I said that today. I said I'm definitely gonna find a pool of water to go into this evening and tomorrow. Well, this evening especially. I think me and the boy gonna go swimming somewhere. Nantasket.
Hole.
One of those beaches, Pastor Troy was telling me this morning that the windmill.
That was Nantasket.
Oh, that was Nantasket.
Yeah.
Okay. Because he was like, is it Nantucket or Nantasket? And I'm
what do you call it?
The windmill arm.
The big fan in the
So
ocean.
it broke off?
It broke off.
Oh, God.
I watched it on the news this morning.
Why did it break off?
Crazy.
That is crazy. But quick check-in, how you doing? How's your evening?
I'm good. I'm chilling. Been trying to get my head together. That's it.
Trying to get your life. Yeah, I hear you.
Yes.
I hear you. Somebody today, one of my friends, we had a reunion at my college, and she was like, I was hoping to see you. And I was like, girl, I'm knee deep into stress. Stress, anxiety, I'm broke. I ain't got it. Listen, I'm tired. Good morning, Janet. She says, because of the heat wave and issued by the city, the YMCAs have open swim, and you don't have to have a membership, but it has to be during open swim. Say less, because we will definitely go down to the Roxbury YMCA or Dorchester YMCA and get our swim on. That's something we will definitely do.
It was open swim.
Open, that's mean anybody can come. Anybody. So open swim is no lessons, no meets, nothing like that. It's just a period of time where you can just go have a good time. Just y'all be sending the children outside into the sprinklers every day to go swim in this heat wave? Because I'm sad that my child is missing all that, but he's in the schoolhouse learning to learn, because he's got to learn things. But yeah, we are going to get into the show. Miss Tony is going to show up at some point today, I do believe. And we'll see her soon. But in the meantime, let's get this show.
How was your evening?
Oh yes, my evening was good. What did I do yesterday? So yesterday, CK, Tuesdays and Thursdays are a big day because CK has tutoring and he has swimming. So for like 4 hours out of my life on a Tuesdays and a Thursdays, completely dedicated to chauffeuring CK around to wherever he needs to go. But yesterday something did happen that I was very excited about. I was able to take a nap for 37 minutes. And I haven't taken a nap in a long time. So that nap was dangerous because I did not want to get up. I didn't want to do anything. I laid down for a nap because I needed a nap. I got up and I was like, well, I think I need a nap from the nap. So dangerous. Naps are dangerous and you should not take them.
Well, you gotta do like an hour long.
It was gonna be an hour, but 37 minutes into it, CK decided he wanted to bust through the door and have a good time. So I was like, this is why I don't like children. Because they don't have no sense of my mama needs rest. Yeah, microphone. My mama needs rest. Miss Tony's here.
Good morning, everyone.
Good morning. Come in with your sweet, sultry voice. How are you? We're doing a quick check-in. How's things?
Oh, I'm doing a lot better. I don't know what happened yesterday when I left this show.
So tell us, from Friday, you've been having some gastrointestinal issues.
Yeah, I've been having little GI issues, and I was very upset because Friday was rum and brew. I couldn't get down like how I usually get down because my stomach was toe up. Then Saturday was the boat ride, and I was really, really disappointed because I was like, I don't feel good. How I'm gonna have fun on the boat ride? But I don't know. I got a little spring in my step on Saturday, so I had a time on that boat ride. But then yesterday, I don't know what happened. I just wasn't feeling well. And
what was you feeling? Like nauseous?
It was
what?
like when you that nausea and then you like the cold sweat and all of that. Like it felt like like hangover-ish or whatever.
Sounds like me on Monday.
Yeah, like that's what I'm saying. So which is so weird. So this is a thing that's been happening with me. So I don't know. So anyhow, I left the station yesterday. I was pretty fine. I got home. By the time I parked in my parking lot, I was like drenched in sweat. So I had to sit in the car in the AC for a minute. And I was like, I don't know if I should get up because I didn't feel stable. So I made my way upstairs and had to run into the bathroom and just like everything
everything in your life.
Everything came out. And I was like, what is going on? So I was in bed yesterday from the time we left the show from like 11:30 yesterday. I did not leave my bed. I was just in the bed. Sauce brought me a dinner of saltine crackers. I ate half a sleeve of those. That's all I ate yesterday.
Oh, it stayed down.
Yeah, it did stay down.
Good.
And I had, some ginger ale or whatever, but there was a stomach bug going around. Oh, okay. Thank you, LaWanda. So yeah, so that's how I was yesterday. But this thing has been happening to me. So the last time that I went out and I overdrank, like a full 24 hours later, I got sick. Yeah.
You're getting delayed hangovers?
Yeah, like what is that? So I don't know if that's what was going on again this time, but it definitely was something that was like really, really gross. I do feel better, but I'm starving. I am starving.
I had a nice bagel this morning,
and that's what I said. I should have a dry bagel or something, but
it wasn't dry today. I had a plain bagel with butter with added grape jelly on it.
Oh, that sounds like one of my bagels.
Friggin' phenomenal. I ate that like a big back in a car. I sang, I moved my head, I zoomed it in my mouth. I was like, boy, I tell you that I had a good time with that bagel.
Right, you're right, LaWanda. And the heat does not help.
No, the heat makes you not want to do nothing. I don't even want to eat in the heat unless it's something refreshing.
I'm completely what is it? Lethargic. What's the difference between lethargic and fatigued?
Same thing.
It's the same thing? Well, I'm both of those. I'm all of those. But I do feel a lot better.
Lethargically fatigued.
Yeah, okay. So I do feel a lot better. And, the day goes. The day goes.
And the wish goes on.
Yes, today is the second day of Prime Day. My cart is very full.
Oh. My cart is very full. So I learned a trick. I don't know if it's a trick. Just put everything in your cart. No. What was my trick? if you put everything in your cart before, then on the top it will tell you this item has changed prices and stuff like that, which is very good. But you got to get it quick because they go back up.
It does.
Why is that happening?
I don't know why that does that.
Because the toilet bowl cleaners was 21. They went down to 19. So my cart went down too. So then I looked back later and they had jumped back up to 21.
Yeah.
And I said, what was it?
Yeah.
Yours is just here.
Yeah, I'm telling you. Yeah, you gotta be quick. And that you gotta be quicker than that.
What?
Who texted me? All the things. Anyhow, so my card is full, and I gotta figure out what it is that I'm getting and what I'm not getting. But then again, we came up on a situation this morning, so I gotta reserve my money in case some change has to happen.
What's the situation?
Yeah.
What's the situation?
Just with our trip.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So I gotta check my money a little bit because it might have to be price gone up. The stuff should be these prices anyways. That's true, Shanae. All this special.
A Prime Day and stuff like that. If you can lower it for a day, you can lower it for all the time because obviously these are the things that people want.
Yeah.
So just let them buy it. It's Amazon. Y'all got it.
Yep, they do got it. That's the thing, is that Amazon got it. Jeff Bezos got it.
He got it.
And I wanted to just tell all the mothers in Massachusetts as well, look out for your summer EBT offer in the mail. I got a letter yesterday telling me that I am getting summer EBT for my son. $120 they're giving you for the whole summer.
Oh.
What you supposed to do with $120?
You better ration it. Ration it. You better go to the
Well, you know, my son don't eat nothing, so I'm going to buy $20 worth of pizza bread, loaves of bread and peanut butter, and frozen pizzas, and then the rest of the $100 I'm getting crab legs and steak.
Oh, wow. Crab legs even. Jeez.
And steaks.
Good old quarantine, boy.
Boy, COVID quarantine was so nice. I was in the house.
That seafood place down there ain't never had a line that
Cram
was nothing.
seafood.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
1 mile long.
6 feet apart with their mask on, but getting their seafood. Listen, I was eating all kinds of foolishness like lobster mashed potatoes and
oh, you got money.
Like, what's this? Lobster nuggets? Give me this. Throw it in the cart. What's this? Brisket? Wagyu?
That was when we was working at Whole Foods and we used to buy them prime cuts of meats and fishes.
And working at Whole Foods had other advantages
$18 a pound. Just throw it in the bag.
Oh, it's only $18 a pound. Get to it, Em. Man, look. I miss
Wrap it up for me, Philippe. Wrap it up. I'm going to get it at the end of my
said
shift.
They got it down there, too. $120. Did you get $120 each child? Or just $120 per family? Because
I was about to say, let's put our children together. That don't make no difference.
Yeah, we're going to do that. We're going to have a good $240. Girl, what we going to do? We're going to get mad salads from Lambert's. Mad salads. You can only get like 3 salads.
2 salads. Because the way that y'all be eating dinner salads, which I don't agree with. I don't agree with it.
Sinead, Noah's in private school and I still get it. So that's what I was wondering too. But no, we still get it here because he's on Mass Health, I guess. Maybe that's why. But yeah. So anyhow, that's me. That's my morning. How everybody else doing? Tell us in the comments how you doing today. Check in. Let us know. We love y'all. We want to know.
And with that said, we're going to start this show and get it going on the road. Keep it locked right here. Spark FM Online. Let's start this thing.
You're listening to Saucy and Friends in the morning with Miss Hot Sauce, Miss Tony, and Rockstone Triz.
Call Spark FM at 617-272-3387. The all-new Spark FM. Spark FM. Log on to sparkfmonline.com.
The only thing that does matter is great music, and you will find it here.
The all-new Spark FM.
Some Luther Vandross, a little I need, and let this start our party. Gonna be. Well. Today is Wednesday, July 17th. July 17th is approximately 9:30 a.m. on this hot, sunny morning. Today is going to be partly cloudy, a high of 93 degrees. Winds in the southwest at 10 to 15 miles per hour. That's no concern of you because it's hot and humid and nasty and stink outside, and I hate it. Hated it. But yes, it is going to be partly cloudy. We might get a little rain, maybe not. But just hope for the best, people. Just hope for the best. Hope for the best. Stay inside. What have you guys been doing in the heat? I know that Tristan's been staying in the AC and relishing in the summer. Miss Tony has been sick. I have been outside, out and about. You guys tell us, what have you guys been doing to keep cool this summer? Have any of you guys swam? Have any of you guys gone any places? Have you traveled to a beach near or far? What have you been doing?
Yeah, what beaches y'all going to?
I don't know, but we definitely need to make our way down to Winger Chic Beach in Gloucester. I keep on seeing things online and on social media about this place. It looks amazing.
Winger Chic.
Winger Chic in Gloucester. So we got to get out there. We haven't been to. We went down to South Boston for our first beach day, but you know, Nantasket is always one that we frequent. Where do we go to? Don't you say it. Because we're not going there.
I did hear that they did treat Houghton's Pond, and it is swimmable now.
What?
It doesn't matter if they treat it or not. It's still not healthy for dogs to swim in lakes and ponds. So we're not going to that.
It's not healthy for dogs for the ponds?
No, it's got blue-green algae that kills the doggies. But Winger Chic is definitely... Gloucester has some really, really nice beaches. And what's the beach? Oh, Duxbury Beach. Taylor Andre told us that Duxbury Beach is really...
The one that we was going to go to last time, right?
Yeah.
Was that Winger Chic?
No. That's Duxbury, where we were going to go with Taylor. What's her name? Taylor? We were going to go there with her. So we have to check that out. But, you know, like the days are getting... It's days like this that you have to go. But I think that, you know, like end of July, August is when are the better beach days.
What about Crane Beach?
Good morning, Bo Money. Good morning, Ronnie.
Horseneck Beach?
Where's the Horseneck Beach?
Horseneck Beach Reservation.
Let's go to it.
There's Crane Beach in Ipswich.
Yeah. We also go down to, we spend, you know, like our family does days on the Cape and days in Newport. So we probably have to plan some of those days. I think we're supposed to be doing that sometime this week. But anyway, yeah. I've been just sitting in the AC. That's what I've been doing. For some reason, I got a $250 bill credit on my Eversource, and so I've been taking advantage of that.
Oh, wow. Is that mine?
No. No, not yours. Not yours. Good morning, Son Green.
Son!
Yeah.
Son, we want our baby.
I do want my baby. I can hook that up, Son. I'm ready.
Hey, Son, how you doing?
Anyhow, what's the weather?
So we just went into the weather so we can get started on our news stories for today. And we're going to start with one that is near and dear to me. You guys know by now that I'm a big what is it? Not an adversary. Adversary is the enemy of? Yeah. Yes, of dirt bikes. Bostonians invited to weigh in on scooter moped mayhem at community meeting. There's a clip here, but while Tristan brings it up, I will get it started. Boston residents are invited to share their thoughts about ongoing complaints of scooters, mopeds, and motorcyclists causing mayhem on city streets at an upcoming community meeting. City councilors Julia Mejia, Ed Flynn, and Enrique Pepin are hosting a virtual emergency town hall on Thursday, July 18th from 7 p.m. to 8 p.m. The meeting will address what city leaders call escalating quality of life and safety concerns. These meetings always piss me off a little bit because, yes, fine, let's meet, let's talk. We did this maybe 3 years ago. We met with a lot of the dirt bike riders and a lot of the El Punto owners. Yep. And yes, it's really great conversation and it's really good to understand other people's perspectives, but there's never any closure. Yeah. There's never any action that goes along with it. Let's go into the clip, find out what they're saying, and then we will release our
Downtown
opinions.
Crossing on Monday. The mopeds were confiscated from riders driving in a pedestrian-only zone.
And Boston 25 News reporter Drew Caritas broke the story about a citywide crackdown last month and tells us about a community meeting to address the issue now.
They're riding on the sidewalk, they're riding on the opposite side of the street. Almost got hit.
Just minutes after we began filming in Boston's busy downtown crossing district, we caught dozens of scooter, moped, and motorcycle drivers cutting through pedestrian-only zones, going the wrong way down one-way streets and using their phones while in motion.
My concern was if I got hit, there's no plate or anything on the scooter. How do I identify who ran me over?
You want to put, drive bikes or whatever on the street, get insurance. All right, because if they hit you, they say, I'm sorry. That's not right.
People who work in the bustling hub of activity tell us they're glad that Boston police just seized 9 mopeds in the area of Franklin and Washington streets, where vehicles are not allowed.
They chip away and take 10 here and another 10 there. I don't know really what it's going to get done.
I know there's a lot of people such as myself who we responsible drivers, and we just try and make it to our work or wherever it is we got to go, and it puts a bad name on us.
DeAndre Matthews, who rides his motorcycle from Randolph to his job in downtown Crossing, says he worries that others may mistakenly associate him with those not following the rules, many of them food delivery drivers.
There's a lot of times when I'm trying to go home after work and then they just in my way.
We want to hear from residents about the impact this is having.
Boston City Councilor Ed Flynn says neighbors who are fed up with the free-for-all on city streets are invited to share their solutions at an upcoming virtual community meeting on Thursday night.
They have good ideas on where these scooters are held. They know exactly what time they're going out, what time they're coming in.
I guess it's good to see that, something's being done about it.
The mopeds rounded up here in downtown Crossing are the latest in dozens of mopeds, scooters, and motorcycles impounded here in the city of Boston over the last month. In this case, police issued verbal warnings, traffic citations, and 1 summons. In downtown Crossing, Drew Caritas, your local station, Boston 25 News.
Yeah, we talk about that here all the time. The fact that there's really no types of, ever since there's been an influx of the scooters and the mopeds as delivery drivers. They all wear these big black backpacks.
And who they work for?
Chick-fil-A.
Do they work for Chick-fil-A?
They don't work for Chick-fil-A, but again, that's where we usually see them around Boylston Street because they know that people are ordering. So I think what they're doing is they're buying these bikes. They're going on Amazon and finding a big backpack safe thermo something. And regardless if there's food in there or not, they're riding around pretending like they're food delivery drivers, and they're just in the way. There's so many of them, and it's so many older ethnic men more so. And I'm concerned that we already have a problem with, the youth driving in and out, but now we're contending with all of these delivery drivers everywhere. And I don't understand.
I can't stand it. And I don't think they work for Chick-fil-A.
No, cocaine. It's cocaine.
Yeah, Janet, you're right. Ed has been on camera every chance he gets. He thinks he may be trying for mayor at some point. And you know what? He has been very, very visible. Very visible.
I think he's over the, it's hard to not be ageist.
He's over there.
He's over the threshold. I do believe it's hard to not be ageist when it comes to political landscapes because of the fact that we know that a lot of times these older white men have ran the political scene. But in 2024, I just feel like ageism is coming up more and more because it's like, we need a mayor that is youthful and strong to stand up to the protesters and things like that. And I love Ed. I like Ed. I'm going to say I like me, Ed. But I don't know.
It doesn't say when he was born.
It's a lot of years ago. I love Ed. But yeah, I'm not sure what y'all gonna do with the motorcyclists. Again, just be careful. They gonna have. I don't know what they gonna do. It's not my fight no more because I'm tired of fighting for things in Boston.
Is he the city council president?
No, Ruth Z. Louisiana.
Oh yeah. Sorry. That Luanda just asked that. Isn't he over the group of city council?
Have you guys seen the post on the speed bumps? Only in Boston post?
No. What
the 500 post?
We talked about it the other day, though.
Oh, okay.
Oh, I think that's the. Yeah, you were not. They're doing about what is it? I thought it was like 500. Yeah, 500 speed bumps in different neighborhoods and stuff.
What's that say?
I did go down the street that you were saying the other day behind there, Harvard Street, around there.
Yes.
There are exactly 8 speed bumps
Isn't
back
it ridiculous?
there. It is
Park Street.
It is Park Street.
Yeah.
It is ridiculous. It is ridiculous.
What was that you just showed, Tris?
That was the 500 speed bump post.
Mhm.
The comment section though, the people are mad.
Yeah.
The people are not
Everybody's
happy
mad.
about it.
The only thing that those are gonna do is help these mopeds. Maybe no, because they don't have a problem flying over those, getting a little boo boo.
No.
A boo boo.
Right.
The speed bumps are terrible. However, I do got a new tire, so I don't mind going over them. And I went over to Richie's, I believe it is. Is it called Richie's over on Talbot?
The tire place, yeah.
Yeah, the Richie's tires, and there's nice group of black boys, and they gave me a little. I did my negotiation with them. They let it ride. They switched it. It was very nice, and I had a good time. And that's gonna be my new preferred tire shop.
And they do brakes and rotors over there. I think they
Shut up, do they?
$30 one.
Shut up.
They should do. Do they do inspection too? I wish they would do some inspection.
I don't think so.
Because I need a little place that would inspect me. Because I got different types of things on my vehicle that need in different types of inspection. Boston Medical Center is ranked as the best hospital in geriatrics care by U.S. News and World Report. Okay, and trauma. Are we best in trauma too? No, I think somebody in Seattle or something like that is the best in trauma.
Why? Because of Grey's Anatomy?
Grace Sloan over there. This thing is not letting me get to it. So can you pull it up?
Yes, I can.
It's not it's
Boston Medical Center ranked as the best hospital in geriatrics care. Oh, that's really nice by U.S. News and World Report. Boston Medical Center's geriatrics program has been named one of the 50 best in the country in this year's rankings from U.S. News and World Report. The top ranking stems from the hospital's work in Alzheimer's care and treatment. It's in its new role as one of 2 Alzheimer's disease centers in Massachusetts, hospital officials said on Tuesday. It also stems from the National Institute of Aging recognizing Boston Medical Center for exceptional patient care. The academic medical center was also recognized additionally for 6 high-performing specialties: cancer, cardiology, heart and vascular surgery, gastroenterology and GI surgery, neurology and neurosurgery, pulmonary and lung surgery, and urology. Additionally, Boston Medical Center was designated high-performing in conditions and procedures for heart failure and kidney failure. This year's U.S. News and World Report rankings reflect Boston Medical Center's overall commitment to providing innovative, world-class care for our patients at every stage of life, Boston Medical Center President Anthony Hollenberg said in a statement on Tuesday. At BMC, we deliver extraordinary and empathetic solutions, including cutting-edge research, deepened access to high-quality care, and connecting more diverse people to novel clinical trials and therapies. Our expert clinicians work closely with patients to design comprehensive, personalized treatment plans that improve quality of life and help them to thrive.
Girl,
that is awesome.
Is there anybody say yes?
Yes.
Yay.
Yeah.
All of that statement.
Yeah.
Just say we lit.
We lit. The hospital's geriatric home care program established in 1875 and the nation's oldest continually operating in-home medical service brings world-class medical care right to patients' homes. The hospital has said. That is awesome. I'd like to hear that about Boston Medical Center.
I like to hear that about all of our medical centers because it just makes me feel like I'm in the right place in case of necessity.
I'm telling you, Boston is the place to be for your medical care. Absolutely. Absolutely.
It says the Mass General Trauma Center is accredited as a level 1 center for adults and pediatric trauma. So that's Mass
And
General
Children's Hospital is always ranked very, very high amongst the world's hospitals for pediatric care. People come from all over the world to come to Children's Hospital. And Tufts Medical Center, too, is also high ranked.
That's up there. Because I think Tufts might outrank BMC in trauma, too.
Oh, I don't know.
I feel like I've seen that once before. I'm not sure.
Interesting.
My computer's trash right now, so.
All right. Wind turbine debris washes up on Nantucket shores.
Oh, it's Nantucket.
Closing beaches. Oh, no, not the Nantucket beaches. That's the good beaches. So, apparently, large chunks of a damaged wind turbine from Vineyard Wind continued to wash up on Nantucket South Shore beaches this week after a failure over the weekend. There's a story there. Vineyard Wind said in a statement that a blade was damaged on a wind turbine on Saturday evening. The company announced a cleanup effort on Tuesday for the southern-facing shores of the island as hundreds of pieces of large and small debris continue to wash up. On Tuesday, the Nantucket Harbor Master closed all South Shore beaches because of the debris. All of South Shore beaches are closed to swimming due to large floating debris and sharp fiberglass shards. Please go to the North Shore to swim. There are lifeguards there ready to help, the Nantucket Harbor Master said. The town of Nantucket...
So we can go there? It's treated?
We can go to Nantucket. They said all of us to go to North Shore.
The North Shore of Nantucket. You can't go to the South Shore of Nantucket, but you can go to the North Shore of Nantucket. The town of Nantucket said walking is permitted, but we advise that you use caution, wear appropriate footwear, and leave pets at home. Video and photos shared with the Weather Service shows pieces of green and white fiberglass and large pieces and small chunks washing up on the waves with the waves and lining the beaches. Fiberglass is a type of plastic that is not biodegradable. So why would they make the wind turbines out of that if it's not biodegradable? Don't we want biodegradable things?
Yes.
Vineyard Wind deployed two teams to Nantucket to remove debris. The company said the pieces are not hazardous to people or the environment, but recommends that public do not touch them. Because fiberglass gets jiggity in your finger.
What do you mean jiggity?
It like jiggities. Jiggies. You know what I mean? Anyone who finds debris can contact information, report it to the Vineyard Winds department. They expect that it'll be cleaned up soon and people will be able to return to their swimming. Oh, look at the pieces, the shards there. Oh my goodness.
Shards of glass.
Shards of fiberglass.
Broken glass everywhere. If it ain't about the money, how I just don't care.
Yeah. That's beautiful.
What y'all know about that?
Who is that?
Puff Daddy.
All right.
No Diddy.
No Diddy. Anson Foundation makes a $1 million donation to Mass Eye and Ear to develop devices to help deaf people hear.
Oh, I love it.
I love it too. That is awesome. A reception was held in Boston this week to announce a $1 million donation from the Anson family, owners of Channel 7, to support.
Oh, really?
I didn't know that.
Let's go to the clip.
Let's go to the clip.
Mama.
Gift that will.
They got a brother?
$1 million donation from the family that owns Channel 7. The Anson family, through the charitable foundation, is helping a local doctor bring healing through hearing. That doctor is working to improve a device that makes it possible for deaf people to hear. Kimberly Bookman has the story.
When Elle was born, probably the best moment of my life. I just had been waiting for this moment to have her, and she was perfect in every way.
But just 24 hours after Elle Blayton came into the world, she and her family faced a difficult diagnosis.
They were telling me that she was completely deaf and wouldn't be able to hear my voice or be able to speak.
It hit me hard. I saw the look on my wife's face, and she was devastated.
I felt hopeless.
Dr. Daniel Lee at Mass Eye and Ear gave Elle's parents reason to hope again.
He didn't miss a beat with such conviction of what he could do, that anything was possible.
As soon as Dr. Lee said, hey, we have an opportunity for your kid, the sky's the limit, I was on board.
Elle was a strong candidate for a cochlear implant. It's a bionic device that stimulates the auditory nerve so deaf people can hear.
How amazing our brain is to be able to take what is essentially a pretty basic electrical signal that this device provides and convert that into something very meaningful. So for children who are born deaf, who are otherwise normal and healthy, the chances of being able to regain meaningful sound and speech is actually quite high.
With the doctor's skill and her parents' support, Elle underwent 5 hours of surgery, and soon she was hearing.
Hi, honey. Her world just changed at that moment. She was on like this playing field with every other kid in the world. And she was right there with them, like nothing was gonna hold her back.
Now a $2 million endowed chair has been established here at Mass Ioneer with a generous donation from an anonymous donor and a $1 million gift from the owners of Channel 7 through the Anson Foundation. With that money, Dr. Lee and his team will work to develop a different device. It's designed for patients who can't benefit from a cochlear implant because their hearing system is physically damaged. This device, known as an ABI, is implanted directly into the brain.
Believe it or not, this implant was developed over 3 decades ago, and it really has not changed. ABI is an important technology that we need to see move forward to be able to help our patients.
That's dope.
So this chair will allow him to do the research, have more funding.
This is a long video, so I'm gonna just trim it out.
That should be that. It was nice. That's nice, and I'm really excited that he's getting the funding that he needs to help these families do what they got to do.
Yeah, that stuff is important. That's awesome. And I've heard a lot about these cochlear implants. Helping children to hear, especially these babies. And you've seen the videos where like the babies hear their mother's voice for the first time. Oh my God.
Those are so beautiful.
Big tears out of my eyes.
Yes.
So that is amazing work, and I'm really, really happy that that's being funded. That's all we have for the morning news. Do you have anything else?
Let me make sure. Let me just scour quick. Man charged as roving perv in Brookline and nearby parts of Boston. We talked about them yesterday. Hiding those things in the things.
Oh, a Boston police officer was struck by a car in Dorchester during a firearms investigation.
If y'all spoke about the lawyer that was
the lawyer who was sexually assaulting the people. Yeah.
A Boston police officer was taken to the hospital after he was hit by a car while responding to a call for individuals with guns in Dorchester late Tuesday night. Officers were sent to 33 Stanton Street at 11:37 p.m. after receiving information about individuals with guns in the area. A vehicle then took off and hit an officer who had responded to the scene. Yeah. The officer was taken to the hospital for treatment of non-life-threatening injuries.
Did they find the hitter?
Well, they arrested 2 people and seized 3 guns from the scenes. I don't think the identities of the people arrested and the charges they faced were not immediately available on Wednesday. So yeah, it doesn't say if they arrested the person who hit the officer, but they did find people who had the guns. It looks like
that was a crazy story.
That is
that is crazy.
People be going. People losing their goddamn mind. People are losing their goddamn minds, right?
Yeah. I think they said he got a call about a lot of guns on that street, and he went down there and
to go check it out.
Went down there to go check it out, and then that's what happened. That's what all transpired. I got the story right here.
Go ahead, play it.
Just received that update from Boston police. They now confirm one of their officers was hit by a car late last night. Officers first responded to the area of Stanton Street and Norfolk Street in Dorchester for a report of several people seen with guns in that area. Shortly after officers arrived around 11:30, police say one of their officers was hit by a vehicle. That officer was taken by Boston EMS to the hospital with non-life-threatening injuries. Police also say 2 people were arrested and they recovered 3 guns from that scene. Again, the update from Boston police just moments ago is that one of their officers was hit by a car last night after responding to a call. That officer is expected to be okay. We're live in Boston this morning. Jennifer Egan, WCVB News Center 5.
That's crazy. Yesterday, while the heat was heating, the red line, one of the red line trains stopped dead in the middle of the heat.
Oh, hell no.
For 1 hour.
Oh, no. With the people on it?
With the people on it. Yes, of course. On one of the hottest, most humid days of the year, a train would jam up the already partially not running red line by dying of heat exhaustion at downtown crossing. The MBTA first reported the prostate train around 3:24 p.m. and announced delays of 15 minutes at 3:40 p.m. with the train still in downtown crossing and still pushing up daisies. The T increased the delays for passengers caught in Fitfield red line stations to 30 minutes. At 4:09, the T announced the train had been dismantled for parts and taken out back or something, but that, of course, there were still residual delays of 20 minutes, leaving passengers caught on platforms and in stairways and tunnels to wonder if they would soon also have to pay Sharon another fare for a ride on his ferry since he does not take Charlie cards. So about 4:14 p.m., the train started running again. Oh no, 4:33, he reportedly finally got on a train. His car, of course, had no air conditioner on it. Oh, at 6 p.m., riders were still waiting up to 20 minutes at a time on this platform to get on the train. So they were running 20 minutes delayed in between.
Oh, hell no.
In 95 degrees, imagine waiting at the train station colluded with all the other people waiting.
Especially at Park Street Station?
Boy, at Park Street and boy, I tell you, let me out. I will dig a hole down there. Give me
let
whatever.
Me walk through the tunnel. This is crazy.
I'm not staying here. I'm not staying here. I'm claustrophobic. I can't breathe.
No.
Help me, Jeebus.
No, get it out.
Help me, Jeebus. And I believe that is the last. That one-story house that you were talking about yesterday, they're building.
This is another story.
They're building that one story.
Different.
No, this is the same one.
No, yesterday we talked about one that had 23 units building next to it. This one is a one family that is getting a 13 added behind it.
Yeah, okay, so that I thought it was the same story. I was like, no, she didn't say it was behind it. So there's another one story, one unit, one apartment. Right, that little thing.
So you guys look at the screen for the guys that's listening on the radio. There's a house on Fuller Street, 9 Fuller Street.
They said the Zoning Board of Appeal today approved a developer's plan to renovate a single family home on 9 Fuller Street in Dorchester and add a rear extension with 4 floors to create a total of 14 condos. Do y'all see the creativity that they are doing
in the back of the people house?
In the back of the people house.
This is the one family right here, existing one family.
Yep.
Also right here. That's the one family right there. Behind that one family, they want to add this.
Are you kidding me?
How are we doing that?
I didn't know what.
How are we doing that? How is that? How you connect a one family to an apartment, to a condo
with 4 floors on it?
With 4 floors.
And the neighborhood is okay with that?
The zoning, Anthony Monahan's plan for 3 of the units to be sold as affordable. His attorney Ryan Spitz told the board 4 of the units will have 1 bedroom, 4 2-bedrooms, and 6 3-bedrooms. He said the building would have 12 parking spaces and a garage under the extension, adding that an existing smaller garage would be torn down to make way for the extension. The project needed zoning variances because the building would be closer to its side and rear lot lines and would be too tall and have too many floors under the lot's zoning. Also, the building wouldn't have a loading deck as normally required for a multifamily building of that size. The Spitz said the project would help Boston meet its 2030 housing goals and newer zoning efforts calling for denser development near transit stations and lines such as the Ash. So y'all want to pack as many homes, apartments, and residences next to the T stations for a 2030 housing goal? What is the housing goal?
To sink Boston.
City Councilor Brian Worrell supported the proposal. A neighborhood liaison with the mayor's office said said a few neighbors had expressed concern about the loss of privacy with the building's proposed decks. Nobody spoke in opposition at the hearing. So I guess maybe they want. Do we want more housing here in Boston?
Was anybody there in opposition for the hearing?
And that's usually the thing. The people that are usually in opposition usually don't get the correspondence that there's an opposition hearing meeting somewhere, so they never go, or they just don't go. And that's the problem that I find with Boston in general, is that we complain a lot, but we don't go to these meetings. Maybe because sometimes we go to the meetings and it just seems like they're going to do it anyway.
Yeah. But still, we still need to go.
What is the housing plan? The 2020-30 housing plan. Add how many more homes?
Too many more.
Again, my question always is, where are the people? Where are these housings that they are building? Are they being occupied?
First of all.
So the 2018 update of the Housing Boston 2030 plan sets a new goal for housing production, including income-restricted housing designed to be affordable to a range of incomes. Plans for strategic growth that preserve and enhance existing neighborhoods, and new focus areas on preventing displacement, increasing homeownership, and promoting fair and equitable access to housing. The themes of the HB 2030-2018 update will be summarized in 3 housing affordability categories: production of new housing, prevention of existing affordable housing, and protection of those households, preservation of existing affordable housing, and protection of those households most at risk. To accomplish these goals, we are going to help create 69,000 new units of housing at a variety of income levels across the city, including nearly 16,000 new units of income restricted housing that will bring Boston's total number of income restricted units to 70,000 by 2030.
Why we need that for?
70,000 more units of housing?
Yeah.
Y'all mother just said, I can't watch y'all because every time Spark out hears Tony or Danny's voice, he wants to attack the TV.
Little dog.
A weirdo. Such a weirdo. But yeah, so that's what it is. 70,000 units.
Good morning, Gotti.
Not 7,000. 70,000.
That's crazy.
And why?
And of those 70,000, only 16,000 will be. Is that what? Am I reading this correctly, or am I a little off? Including nearly 16,000 new units of income restricted. I just feel like that's a low number. If we're gonna do 70,000 extra restricted units, how come only 16,000 of them is for income restricted?
Right. Because everybody's income restricted when it comes to housing in Massachusetts.
It's Boston.
Yeah.
We can't afford
make
it.
a note of when these politicians come in here.
How do you feel about 70,000 new units coming in here? That's crazy. And no late night burgers in a tire shop at Busy Grove Hall intersection. Oh, they moving the burger truck.
They moving the chili truck.
The Zoning Board of Appeal today rejected a proposal for a burger trailer inside a tire shop at 530 at Raymond's on Seaver Street. At Seaver Street over concerns for neighbors about late night gatherings and crime, and concerns with board members about security before its proposed 1 a.m. closing. Because I always wondered how the chimney truck could stay out, the burger truck could stay out there that late.
Right.
And nobody ever says anything to them.
So when did this gotta go? Because
the board initially voted 5-2 to reject Annie Pippin's La Real Hamburguesa proposal to sell hamburgers out of a custom-built trailer inside the tire tech between 7 p.m. and 1 a.m. Wednesday through Thursday, but then voted 5-2 to reject the proposal without prejudice, which means Pippin can come back with a revised plan within a year. Pippin, who lives nearby, said he chose the hours because it seemed like the area needs the sort of food people would eat late at night. That she and her husband would do regular trash pickup and would also have somebody around near closing to keep the place safe. There would be no tables and chairs. Tire Tech closes at 8 p.m. so there would be no conflict between burger buyers and tire consumers. Nearby residents and Project Right, however, said the intersection is already violent and noisy enough late at night without the added enticement of burgers. Michael Kazoo of Project Right said that there have been 2 murders within the last year and a shooting around 12:30 a.m. just the other day. And he added there are regularly large numbers of loud, illegal street parties late at night. A nearby resident whose family has lived in their house since 1957 said that she was concerned about the hordes of dirt bike people on weekends and the people who already get drinks at a nearby liquor store, only further concentrating it they would get if they could get burgers late at night. She said that there's a Burger King 4 blocks away and it's always being robbed. Also, she recently saw a rat she estimated at 2 pounds.
Damn.
Ew, a 2-pound rat.
She weighed it. How you
She
know?
estimated it.
She estimated. She was probably. It looked like a cat.
It looked like it weighed about 2 pounds.
2 pounds.
2 pounds.
She said, right now we've been through enough. She says. Board members also expressed concerns. Board members handsy better. Blah 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 blah. It's a very busy area late at night. Board member Giovanni Valencia, however, voted in support, saying he didn't think there would be really zoning issues involved in the conditional permit Pepin was seeking. He noted that there was already another takeout place open until 1 a.m. just a block away.
Stashes. And I think Stashes is
Stashes
open.
under new management, under new management, under new management, under new management.
Yeah, Stephen Papadopoulos, he's in jail.
It's under new management. It's under new
12
management.
years or something.
They got all of the LED signs that they could possibly find to say that they was under new management. They want y'all to understand.
They did it over inside. Y'all been inside? They did it
No,
over.
boycotted it. I don't even go on the street.
No, you go inside now. They make it feel, you can feel close to the people.
Oh.
I'm going to go look at it, but I'm not going to buy it until I see the new
What's
management.
Stashes got that's good? I remember
Stashes got mad things. They
had some chicken wings that was really good.
Dave's Pizza is good. The pizza after
subs.
Carnival is me.
Stashes subs.
Bomb.
Oh, they got a good subs?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, I want something to eat so bad and I don't know what I can eat because I don't want
They make the subs good.
I feel like a dry steak and cheese, the way that I get it, would be good for you. It's just dry. It's just more bread. You can do a little cheese and the meat and the lettuce and tomatoes is all good to settle your stomach.
Okay.
Get a Joseph's in my
No, that's too good. That's too good. That's too greasy and good and greasy.
It's so good.
She
and
needs
greasy.
something that's a little bit more dry.
When you bite into the Joseph sub and the
Yeah.
grease slide down your face right here.
And mess up your clothes. Put two dots of grease on your clothing.
Right, you gotta put Dawn blue soap on there. Oh boy, I tell you, that is delicious.
I love it. So no late night burgers for you because sorry. That sucks, because I do see it all the time and I say, I don't want one of those burgers, but I do always wonder why it's out there. Just drive it around and park it at different places.
But
Don't be stationary.
They're just gonna have to get a brick and mortar. That's what the Bully Chimis used to do. Bully Chimis used to be out there on Hyde Park Ave for a long time late in the night, and then all of a sudden they disappeared, and now they're right here next to us, right next to the liquor store by Fernandez and Faith.
Oh, they open late.
Bully Chimi, yeah.
But the only bad thing about that, it's so hard to get a brick and mortar and to be able to afford the rent that these people are charging.
This is the truth.
So those food trucks that they convert are basically everything that there is a kitchen on the go.
But they
So
got
I
them
never have to
little-
do anything.
They got them kitchen places though now.
This-
also.
oh, them little-
There's so many
them,
different
common kitchen, yeah.
Common kitchen, and they approve the kitchens in the home. They approve. There's
So
people that sell.
the kitchens in the home approval is only for pre-packaged things. So it's not for like plates of food, which is bad too because people want to sell plates. Like I don't want to keep selling freaking pasteles. You know, I want to sell some rice and beans
and chicken.
But
why can't you prepackage that?
That's what I'm saying. Put it in prepackage it and then put it in the freezer for 2 minutes. Be like, this is frozen food.
That's how the food was on the boat ride. It was all prepackaged already. Everybody just got what you want. Pick which one you want, and that's it. That's prepackaged.
Chicken, fish, and beef.
Yeah.
Pick one.
I took that home too. That was easy. You know how many people took their food home?
I did see
bro,
bad
there
people
was so
leaving with
many
their food.
people that left with food. I was like, where'd they come from?
Yes,
Food.
Yep.
And that concludes our Around the Way news for today. We're going to take a quick commercial break and we'll be right back with a few more things about the global
Levi's
and the
was
news.
renting out their restaurant?
They should. We was this when I talk. What did I say should have taken?
We got to talk. We got to talk.
All right, we're going to commercial break. Bye bye.
You're listening to Saucy and Friends in the morning with Miss Hot Sauce, Miss Tony, and Rockstone Trillis.
You are enjoying the miracle of radio.
New England's #1 urban Caribbean music. Radio. Spark FM.
JP Morgan Chase is making a global commitment to break down barriers to drive inclusive economic growth all over the world. We believe there is a pressing need to help more people move up the economic ladder. That is why we are investing in communities and people to create an economy that works for all, because no community should be left behind. Right here in Boston, we're focusing that work in Dorchester, Roxbury, and Mattapan, among other neighborhoods, on improving financial health. These efforts aim to address the key drivers of the racial wealth divide head on. We're here to empower individuals, families, and small businesses by connecting them to the tools that build generational wealth and a long-lasting legacy. Chase is investing in Boston. Chase is investing in you. Visit us at the Mattapan branch at 1617 Blue Hill Avenue, where the team is waiting to help.
Finally Home is a must-read step-by-step guide that will equip any first-time home buyer with the knowledge they need to confidently make informed decisions. This book provides answers in simple and clear terms to most, if not all, of the questions you may have about credit, home ownership, and generational wealth. Finally Home equips the reader with the confidence to be engaged with the home buying process without feeling vulnerable or exploited. Tailor-Made Real Estate Easy is not just a catchy hashtag. It is real estate agent and radio personality Taylor Andre's goal. A goal to simplify one of the most challenging processes you will go through as an adult. A goal to educate you properly on credit and teach you the strategies to finding the home of your dream. It is not just a good book or an easy read. It is the secret to a seamless home buying experience.
Get ready, New England. Friday, January 31st. We've got a real treat for all you reggae lovers out there. Get ready to sway to the smooth sounds of the one and only Mr. Beres Hammond. That's right. The reggae legend himself is bringing his Forever Giving Thanks tour to the Chevalier Theater. From classic tunes like Putting Up Resistance, Rockaway, to newer hits like I Feel Good. Beres Hammond's music has a way of bringing people together and spreading positivity. Mark your calendars, folks. Friday, July 31st at the Chevalier Theater. Showtime 7 p.m. Beres Hammond Forever Giving Thanks tour is coming to town. Get your tickets, www.chevaliertheater.com. Stay tuned to sparkfmonline.com for more updates and your chance to win tickets to see the legend Beres Hammond in action.
Falling in love all over again. How could I ever doubt that you were my friend?
Spark FM.
Weezy boy, make me dance. Daddy, oh, make me dance.
Igniting the airwaves. Spark FM. Join us on Facebook and Instagram at sparkfmonline.com. Turn us up.
Tell me how you want it, yeah. Call me and I'm over.
Spark FM.
You're listening to Saucy and Friends in the morning with Miss Hot Sauce, Miss Tony, and Rockstone Tris.
Spark FM Online, #1 for urban and Caribbean music. We are back. It's time for our world and national news show.
Yes. You guys, boy, there has been things happening in the world. But the first thing that's happening is this is America. So we all remember when Fergie sang the national anthem at some game one time, and Fergie tore up the national anthem.
She butchered it.
Well, this girl, they said that Fergie has some reprieve now because this country star is sorry for singing the U.S. anthem drunk, and they said she did a bang-up job. Triz has a clip that he's going to pull up and play for y'all about this girl. So her name is country singer Ingrid Andress, has apologized and admitted being drunk while performing a much-derided rendition of the U.S. national anthem at a baseball stadium. Andress's erratic performance of the Star-Spangled Banner was widely shared disappeared after Major League Baseball's home run derby in Texas on Monday. I was drunk last night, she wrote. She previously received 4 Grammy Award nominations.
How?
I'm checking myself into a facility today to get help I need. That was not me last night. I apologize to MLB, all the fans in this country. I love you so much for that rendition.
Okay.
Go ahead.
Oh, the perilous fight, or the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets' red glare,
yes, America.
the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there.
Danielle!
Flag was still dead.
Our girl was singing, okay?
Let me tell y'all, ignorant mother bleep something right now. If this girl can sing the national anthem, I don't want y'all to say a goddamn thing about my singing in the morning, because I sound exponentially better than her.
I mean, she added, I'll let y'all know how rehab is. I hear it's super fun. Andress's a cappella version of the anthem was called Painful and one of the worst national anthem renditions ever.
It was.
On social media. The Daily Beast headline said, America unites over new all-time worst national anthem performance.
So unanimously, people were like, it was so right for this time that we're living in, because that's how America sounds to me and to everybody else. It sounds poor.
No, there's somebody in the comments was like, no, that is the national anthem for America right now.
Absolutely.
Perilous fight, or the ramparts we
Yes,
what
girl.
is this? Listen to it. We hear it.
Damn.
Right here.
Yo.
That's cute.
She thought she did something.
Child, that baby was singing, okay?
And then for her to retort and say I was drunk while you had one of the best honors of singing the American anthem at a game, you gonna talk about, oh, I was drunk. My bad.
Sinking down lower into what is the failure of America, Joe Biden says he knows what a black job is. It's Vice President of the United States.
That's my president.
That's right.
That's right. He went on to say, and I hate that they cut the clip right there, because he went on to say, a black job is the first black president of the United States. A black job is when I appointed the first black Supreme Court justice to the United States. He said, those are black jobs. So I said, come on, Biden. Come on, Biden.
And you know, a black man or black woman wrote that speech for him.
I tell you.
Speaking in Las Vegas, Nevada for the organization's national convention, Biden made a pitch to black voters in an effort to secure their vote as support for his re-election campaign has sagged. During their debate last month, he gave an impassioned speech to the NAACP. Remember, the NAACP convention is going on, and Biden was the keynote speaker. Biden, during his speech, hit Trump for comments he made at the June 27th presidential debate, where he said that migrants were taking black jobs and Hispanic jobs away from the Americans. Folks, I know what the hell a black job is. It's the Vice President of the United States, he said to loud cheers. I know what a black job is. The first black president in American history, Barack Obama. Go ahead.
Have you taken a step back and done a little soul searching on things that you may have said that could incite people who are not balanced?
I thought this was. I thought that.
No,
was...
that's not it. A chant of 4 more years broke out following his comments. Biden added that he also nominated the first black woman to the Supreme Court, Ketanji Brown Jackson. I promised America that my administration would look like America, he said. Biden, during his remarks, highlighted how unemployment rate for black Americans is at its lowest, how his administration has invested $16 billion to historically black colleges and universities, and how he is going to cut taxes for working class Americans. During his remarks, he also announced that his administration is working to cap rent increases by 5%. But while reading the teleprompter, he misspoke, saying his administration is working to cap rent raises by $55. That's all right. We'll take that. While Biden is still leading with black voters in polling, his support is eroding slightly. He still holds a wide lead with black voters over Trump. Biden is facing continued pressure by some members of his own party to step aside in the 2024 race. However, during his remarks, the president told the crowd that he is all in. He did note that Harris would do a great job as commander-in-chief. And by the way, she's not only a great vice president, but she would be president of the United States, Biden said. That's true. All right.
Go figure. From a guy who spread the birth as a lie against Barack Obama, saying he wasn't born in America and he wasn't a U.S. citizen.
Mm-hmm.
Of course, here's what he thinks of black jobs. I love his phrase, black jobs. Tells a lot about the man and about his character. Folks, I know what a black job is. It's the Vice President of the United States.
Yeah.
Why don't they just put glasses on him?
No, I'm serious.
You're like, why can't he wear glasses?
Go figure. From a guy who spread the birth as a lie against Barack Obama, saying he wasn't born in America and he wasn't a U.S. citizen.
I think that, I don't know. I think that America is doing a grave disservice by
stirring up their own propaganda.
Yeah, like, you know, like in like. I think we need to. We talked about it yesterday. Is that what these white people are able to do, especially these political white people, is that they are able to stick together to go for the long game. They are able to put aside their differences and how they feel. How many of these white men went against Donald Trump during his presidency and throughout this foolishness up until he started running for a president again, were against him and have now endorsed him because they understand that they need him in this position. Unlike us, and I won't see I'm not saying us as a Democrat because I identify as an independent at this point. However, we will see Biden having a hard debate and be like, he shouldn't be there anymore. Let's find somebody else 4 months before we're supposed to count our vote.
Juncture.
And this is when we need to be rallying around Biden the most and doing the most to boost the things that he cannot do for himself. So if he can't talk about all the accomplishments that he made, all of those Governor Healy and this one and that one who were wondering if he's still the best person for this job should be doing their best to see if they can push up whatever he has done into the world instead of publicly questioning whether he is the right person. We don't know how to stick together at all.
And when he's president, he needs to cite all of those people for treason.
Yeah, it's for real. Because this is not helping.
Right.
Your doubt in your party's nominee is an issue that you're not seeing the bigger picture to, and I don't care who you are. When you oppose the leader, you only make the leader look weaker. It doesn't make you look strong by disagreeing. You make it seem like you don't have any confidence in the person that you appointed to lead this place. So I don't know.
That's foolishness.
I don't know.
Foolishness.
Yes.
I like Joe Biden.
Don't say glasses make you appear weak, Schneider. What the freak? What? Schneider, what the freak?
You go sit down.
It's all right, Maura Healy, Schneider hero. Schneider Healy.
Schneider wears glasses.
His pants are weak.
That's what because me and Tristan were asking, why can't they put glasses on Joe Biden? And he's saying because glasses would make him
look
appear
so much more normal and just like
he's not squinting all the time. Yeah. I think the squinting doesn't help.
Yeah, it makes it look like an aneurysm a little bit.
Why can't they put some nice Malcolm X glasses on him or something like that?
Unless he's already wearing contacts, and then we have a problem. Givenchy.
Yeah, let's lose Givenchy.
Put something on. They got a nice glass.
That's what makes him connect with the black people. If he put a little designer on, like a little Louis Vuitton, a little
grow out
Givenchy.
his beard and line it up.
Yeah.
Grow out his beard, line it up, put some Malcolm X glasses on him. Look at that. Look what we got now.
give him the Beijing lineup.
Give him an A1 fade. You know, like it would be cute.
Yeah. Give him a tan. Rudy Giuliani takes a tumble at the Republican National Convention and good.
Yay.
Good.
Did he fall?
Yeah, he fell. He crashed into a row of chairs and then tumbled on the floor on Tuesday, dislodging a cherry red Donald Trump sign from the seat as he went down. Well, good. What he was doing there anyway?
Let's see.
The disgraced attorney,
having a good summer.
former mayor of New York City and fervent Trump supporter, was holding an Osmo camera and continued filming after bystanders pulled him to his feet. The Trump ally has been live streaming the convention for his Rudy Giuliani show since the RNC kicked off in Milwaukee on Monday. It's no surprise that Giuliani is humping up the Trump and J.D. Vance. That was stupid.
Why did he fall?
Show me the fall. Do it again. Rewind it. Let me see.
He just fell in slow mo. But why he anticipate the fall? Like, I'm gonna fall. And then he went down, and then he went further down.
It was staged too, because that also was staged.
This is my question. Why the hell we looking at him to be able to give us direction into this political commentary, but we want to call Biden too old?
Exactly.
This man can't even stand. Look. Boom.
What did he trip over? Nothing.
He tripped over old. That's what he tripped over.
It's no surprise that Giuliani is hyping up the Tripe and J.D. Vance Veep stakes announcement.
Hold on a second. Paparazzi ain't shit.
Because they all just...
Go back. Look at how they got more of an angle. Look at them, how they come over here. Wait, stop. Don't even go. Bang, bang. Look how they all appear. With the cameras pointed. I gotta get all the... Here they go. This. Look.
That's crazy. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 cameras.
Good.
6 cameras around him.
Yeah.
They're like vultures. Man down. Get him.
The New Yorker has been a darling in MAGA world due to his part and his willingness to spread Trump's false claim that the 2020 presidential election was stolen, which cost him his right to practice law in the state earlier this month. Remember, they disbarred him in New York. A Manhattan appeals court has already suspended his license in New York in 2021 for spreading false statements, determining that Giuliani had flagrantly misused his position as legal advisor to then President Trump and had baselessly attacked and undermined the integrity of this country's electoral process. So that's Rudy Giuliani going down.
Not enough, because that man has done such terrible things to this world.
Yeah.
Such terrible. It was him that got the Purdue Pharma people off, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. He's a bad hombre.
He is a bad hombrecito.
Minnesota ban on 18 to 20-year-olds obtaining handgun permits is unconstitutional, federal appeals court has said. Minnesota's ban it violates the U.S. Constitution, a federal appeals court ruled on Tuesday. A 3-judge panel to the 8th U.S. District Court on Appeals said in a unanimous decision that the 2003 law runs afoul of both the Second Amendment and the 14th, holding that the state cannot lawfully prohibit individuals between the ages of 18 and 20 from obtaining a public carry permit simply because they are not at least 21. Why? They're not at least 21. But I don't get it.
Say it again.
The state cannot lawfully prohibit individuals between the ages of 18 and 20 from obtaining a public carry permit simply because they are not at least 21.
So before they turn 21. I don't know what that means.
Right. They can't get it because they're not 21.
Yeah.
What are you
So
talking
at
about?
21, they can
you
get
can't
it.
oppose it just because they're not 21? They're not 21. I don't know. Minnesota has not met its burden to proffer sufficient evidence to rebut the presumption that 18 to 20-year-olds seeking to carry handguns in public for self-defense are protected by the right to keep and bear arms. I don't know what that says. Anyway, it sounds like foolishness. What 18 to 20? What they need it for?
18 to 20, so they can't get it because they're in between those ages. You got to be over those ages.
You got to be 21 to get it. So if you're before 21, then you can't get it.
Right. That's all. That's what I'm saying.
That's just it.
It's weird wording. I don't know.
Anyhow, that's that. If you're in Minnesota, be careful. Minneapolis is in Minnesota.
Crazy.
Right.
One more.
Oh, sorry.
A quick segue. Go ahead, and then this is a local story that I'll just follow.
Out-of-state officers shot and killed a man wielding 2 knives blocks away from the RNC.
Yes.
Ohio police officers in Wisconsin for the Republican National Convention shot and killed a man who was wielding 2 knives near the convention center. They said 5 members of the Columbus, Ohio Police Department fired on the man who had a knife in each hand, refused police commands, and charged at an unarmed man before police fired. 2 knives were recovered from the scene. Police released body cam footage that showed officers on bikes talking before one of them says, "He's got a knife." Several officers then yell, "Drop the knife," as they run toward 2 men standing in the street. When the armed man moved toward the unarmed man, police fired their weapons. Someone's life is in danger. These officers, who were not from this area, took it upon themselves to act and save somebody's life today. Thousands of officers from multiple jurisdictions are in Milwaukee providing additional security for the convention that began Monday and concludes on Thursday. The shooting fueled anger from residents who questioned why out-of-state officers were in their neighborhood located about a mile from the convention site.
And this is Donald Trump's new world. This is the world we will be in. This will be our new norm.
You guys gotta prepare yourself for hell. It's coming to us shortly. And that's just it.
That's it. And that's, what did you have, Sauce?
Oh, so Boston, City of Boston announces the launch of a Boston Rodent Action Plan.
That's the birth control.
Oh, birth control.
Oh, is that it? Oh, I thought they was just trying to push it out yesterday. I thought he was suggesting. Mayor Michelle Wu today announced the launch of Boston Rodent Action Plan, a new coordinated multi-agency initiative to mitigate the rodent population in Boston and maintain an excellent quality of life established by Boston residents, families, and visitors. The City of Boston also released the BRAP report, commissioned by the Inspectional Services Department, ISD, and authorized by Bobby Corcoran, a leading urban rodentologist. I don't want to be a rodentologist. In an effort to better address areas of concern and coordinate actions taken by city departments, the city also established a Boston Rodent Action Plan working group to target better prevention and intervention measures to address Boston's rat mitigation efforts. This group comprises several city departments, including the MAD departments. The report highlights various causes and effects of rodent infestation, including poor trash mitigation, storage, and removal. Given its position as one of the oldest cities in the Northeast, it also outlines Boston's infrastructure as an inherent factor that significantly influences the rodent population. And here is the clip right here.
Some dangerous side effects. Among the complaints, household pets and natural predators that eat poisoned rats are more likely to get sick and die. And city leaders say it is happening far too often.
Bald eagles across greater Boston have died slow, painful deaths from this poison too. In fact, 100% of hawks in our area have been found with these crippling poisons in their systems, according to recent studies by our local wildlife rehabilitators at Tufts University.
Experts say birth control in rat traps not only helps cut back on the rat population, it's safer for animals that may eat rats. But Councillor Ed Flynn points out whether the city chooses rat poison or rat birth control, there's another issue.
As part of this discussion, I have to acknowledge that we don't have enough certified pest control exterminators in the city of Boston.
By the way, Jamaica Plain has piloted this type of rat control at 2 locations. Along with better trash management, the city says it has seen an 80% decrease in rats where birth control is being tested. Ray?
Oh, boy.
Interesting.
I mean, gross.
Yeah, what happened to getting a cat?
Gross. But the cats is going to eat him and die.
Oh, God.
We're going to go to quick commercial break and be back in a few moments. Keep it locked right here. Spark FM Online, #1 for urban and Caribbean music.
You're listening to Saucy and Friends in the morning with Miss Hot Sauce, Miss Tony, and Rockstone Triz.
Broadcasting live worldwide. This is Spark FM.
Wait a minute. Oh, you say another word now. What can you do this album?
Get ready, New England. Friday, January 31st. We've got a real treat for all you reggae lovers out there. Get ready to sway to the smooth sounds of the one and only Mr. Beres Hammond. That's right. The reggae legend himself is bringing his Forever Giving Thanks tour to the Chevalier Theater. From classic tunes like Putting Up Resistance, Rockaway, to newer hits like I Feel Good. Beres Hammond's music has a way of bringing people together and spreading positivity. Mark your calendars, folks. Friday, July 31st at the Chevalier Theater. Showtime 7 p.m. Beres Hammond Forever Giving Thanks tour is coming to town. Get your tickets, www.chevaliertheater.com. Stay tuned to sparkfmonline.com for more updates and your chance to win tickets to see the legend Beres Hammond in action.
Falling in love all over again. How could I ever doubt that you were my friend?
Did you get a call or message that mentioned Social Security that made you feel threatened or scared? That is not the Social Security Administration. Social Security will not threaten you, press you for personal information, or demand instant payment. Social Security does not accept payments by gift card, prepaid debit card, internet currency, or by mailing cash. Criminals use these forms of payment because they are hard to trace. Don't fall for it. Hang up, ignore them. Report this criminal activity to oig.ssa.gov.
Produced at U.S. Tax.
Spark FM.
Perhaps I was addicted to the dark side. Somewhere inside my childhood when this my heart died. And even though we both can't.
Igniting the airwaves. Spark FM.
I me no stop love how the girl them split. The hand close and make a next girl fit. Me no stop love how it.
Join us on Facebook and Instagram at sparkfmonline.com. Turn us up.
Oh my darling. Oh my darling.
Spark FM.
Oh yes, oh yes, oh yes, oh yes, oh. See, he's my property, and any girl that me, I might just call your bluff, 'cause I don't give a who are you to come my way.
Ain't they coming soon?
Huh?
Yes, they are.
Yeah,
Yes.
they coming soon.
They coming soon, and we got
to my
tickets to give away
girls.
for that.
Yes, we do. We got to sit. Oh, today we got to sit down. But yes, we are here to say we are back. Spark FM Online, #1 for urban and Caribbean music, and it is time for our entertainment news time.
It's entertainment.
Let's see what we have. Irv Gotti face. Oh Lord, Irv Gotti faces grape lawsuit from Murder Inc. co-founder, alleged ex-girlfriend.
That's terrible.
Wait, Murder Inc. co-founder Irv Gotti sued for sexual assault and the R word by alleged ex-girlfriend. Oh no! Can you read that, please?
I thought this.
But you thought what?
Sorry.
I thought they said the co-founder. He was. Okay, so the Jane Doe plaintiff says the alleged abuse occurred while she was in a relationship with him from 2020 to 2022. Murder Inc. Records co-founder Irv Gotti has been sued for sexual assault and RAP by a woman who she claims was in a relationship with the mogul from 2020 to 2022, filed on Thursday, July 11th in Miami-Dade County Circuit Court by attorney Adriana Alcade. An anonymous Jane Doe accuser claims that Gotti, real name Irvin Domingo Lorenzo Jr., raped her on numerous occasions in Atlanta, Miami, and the Caribbean island of St. Martin during their relationship after meeting through a mutual friend at a poker tournament in the summer of 2020. Why he was always raping her? They was in a relationship. Why? Yeah,
because I believe some men feel like once you in a relationship, you could just do whatever you want whenever you want.
Yeah, but like, why would you continue to be in a relationship with him if he was doing this to you all the time? There's people up on top of that roof. So I'm trying to figure out, is that a lady or a man?
Oh, because I was like, why is she looking through the trees? Are they chilling on top of the roof?
Yeah, they've been up there just chilling.
It looks like a barbecue.
Yeah, like there's somebody else that's just like sitting on top of something talking to her, right?
Yeah.
That's weird. The woman alleges that Gotti coerced her into having sex with him after flying her out to St. Martin for a vacation following their initial meeting and threatened to send her home if she did not comply with his request.
He was going to send his girlfriend home?
She wasn't his girlfriend. This is after their initial meeting.
Oh.
So he tried to coerce her into having sex and he threatened to send her home if she didn't comply. So then take your ass home. She subsequently embarked on a relationship with him, throughout which she claims to have suffered repeated abuse at his hands. In one alleged instance, the woman claims Gotti flew her to Miami in January 2022 and forced her to perform oral sex on him in an elevator at the Four Seasons Hotel.
Should have bit it off.
She says a similar incident occurred in the summer of that same year when she says Gotti coerced her into giving him oral sex during an Uber ride in Atlanta. Per the lawsuit, the couple's relationship came to an end following the latter trip. As a result of this sexually abusive relationship, plaintiff has suffered severe emotional and psychological harm, for which she had been to be committed to a psychiatric ward. The suit reads, these injuries continue and affect plaintiff to this day. The woman further claims that Gotti has been slandering her name, thereby impacting her reputation around Los Angeles. She's seeking compensatory damages and any legal expenses involved in bringing the suit. Billboard has reached out to Gotti for reps for comment. Gotti rose to fame in the late 90s after co-founding Murder Inc. Records under Def Jam. In addition to his prowess as an executive, Gotti earned production credits working with DMX, Ja Rule, Ashanti, Jennifer Lopez, Lloyd, and more. He was also billed as an artist on the 2002 track Down For You with Ja Rule, Ashanti, Charlie Baltimore, and Vita off the album Irv Gotti Presents The Inc. The track peaked at number 6 on the Billboard Hot 100 and spent 20 weeks on the chart. In 2022, Gotti told Billboard he sold a 50% ownership stake in Murder Inc.'s past recording to Oliver Chasten's music rights and brand management company Iconoclast. He said the deal was worth $100 million and allowed him to retain ownership of the company. That story is just really, really weird to me on so many levels because just because you were getting flued out doesn't mean that you have to go. And I'm sorry that those things happened to you in a forceful way, but he kept flying her out to places and then attacking her. And I don't understand why she always went or didn't leave.
I think that we need to do a better job with our girls, especially in the day and age of social media, to be able to understand exactly what you just said.
Yeah.
Just because you get flued out does not in any mean that you should. And also for yourself, don't get flued out if you're not trying to put out.
Well, that's what LaWanda said, not trying to shame her, but what does she think he wanted? Just her company? You think he was flying you out to talk?
It's a sense of entitlement, and I can agree with a lot of guys in that respect. Not saying that if you do get flued out that you should, but there should be a certain level of maturity and understanding to know that a man is not just flying you out and paying for your vacation for your company.
Right, and especially because it happened on more than one occasion.
Prior to you going out.
Right, like the first, when he initially met you and flew you out to St. Martin and that thing happened. First of all, you should have went home. So what, did you comply and have sex with him so that you could stay there? And I'm not victim blaming or shaming, am I? I hope I'm not, but this just really doesn't make a lot of sense. And then for it to happen on subsequent
many more
occasions.
subsequent occasions.
Yeah, like it just doesn't make a lot of sense to me. That you're right. We need to teach our girls better because that's just it's awful. Amber Rose slammed by Biden-Harris campaign following the RNC. I also saw that Amber Rose attacked a couple of people too about, like stop race baiting or something like that by saying things about her. After praising the former president during her surprise appearance at the Republican National Convention on Monday night, the Biden-Harris campaign is condemning the model and social media for her comments about Trump. Amber Rose is right about one thing. Research is important. Since we're talking about facts, we brought receipts. Rose said American families were better off when Trump was president, and if she's talking about his billionaire donors, she's right, senior spokesperson Sarafina Chitka told a magazine in a statement. Chitka continued, but for black communities, it's the opposite story. Black unemployment, black uninsured rates, and crime rates skyrocketed under Trump's leadership because the truth is simple. Donald Trump doesn't care about us, our lives, or our livelihoods. A vote for Donald Trump is a vote to line the pockets of millionaires like Rose at the expense of actual black communities, and those are the facts. Rose claimed to have found her community amongst Trump and his supporters after realizing the MAGA crowd don't care if you're black, white, gay, or straight. It's all love, is what she said. And that's when it hit me. These are my people. This is where I belong. Jackass.
She's right. That's exactly where you belong.
That's where you belong.
You are culturally ambiguous. You don't identify as a black. She identifies as a mixed race, which fine.
Yeah.
Technically, if that's what you want to be, that's fine. But black girl, let me tell you something. You's black.
Yep.
They don't see you as nothing other than black, and that's why your black ass was on the RNC stage and no other black ass person, because you were passing. You was the kind of black that they feel comfortable with, and that's why you was there. But Van Jones pissed me off too. Let me tell y'all what. Let me see if I can find the foolishness that Van Jones was saying about this whole thing. Listen to this bull crap. It's Van Jones and his old black ass.
That was probably the most dangerous speak for the Democratic coalition. That is a young woman of color. She's describing the experience a lot of people have, feeling that maybe if you're around too many liberals, you might get criticized too much, or you might not be able to speak your mind. And she spoke to it really well. And she's way more famous than any of us up here. Yeah. I'm going to tell you that, way more famous. And so, to the extent that these guys are trying to bust up our coalition, that was a bunker buster right there.
I want to know what part. Obviously, Buckabuster.
Oh, Buckabuster.
Obviously, Van Jones don't know nothing about Amber Rose either. Because I want to know which one of us in this lifetime has sat there and taken the political advice from Amber friggin' Rose. Yeah, she's more famous than you guys or whatever because she's got her cootie cat spread out on the internet everywhere, and those people are more famous. But she didn't do nothing. She didn't sway none of the black people. She didn't sway no black people. Y'all was swayed by Amber Rose. You swayed by Amber Rose. Who? Y'all, look, come here, look at this. Everybody in the comment section. When you guys heard Amber Rose speak or saw some of her captions or whatever, y'all was swayed. You was like, ooh, Amber Rose got a good point.
Yeah.
Any of y'all ever did the bunker buster?
What is a bunker buster, actually?
I used to respect Van Jones too until he come out with this random. Van Jones should have been like, who the hell is Amber Rose? That was the most dangerous thing to happen to the Democratic coalition. Van, if you think that Amber Rose did anything to the Democratic coalition, then you, my friend,
because Van Jones is a nerd, and he thinks that Amber Rose is hot, and he thinks saying stuff like that is gonna get him some cool points with his nerd ass. She still don't want your nerdy ass. She only want people who might beat her.
Bunker buster is a type of ammunition that is designed to penetrate hard.
What? So he called her a That's what did we design Amber Rose to penetrate the Democrat? She gets penetrated hard.
The my days. But some political commenters beg to differ with Rose's sentiments, including MSNBC's Joy Reid, who urged black voters to do their own research after watching Rose's speech. So that's who Amber Rose was attacking, right?
Yeah.
I don't know anyone who takes their political cues from Amber Rose, but just in case you do, you might want to duplicate your own research because she might not have done it thoroughly, Reid said following
She didn't do
Rose's speech.
any research at all. The one time that Amber Rose got back at people was like, oh, Donald Trump said in 1970 that whatever, blah, blah, blah. You had to go all the way back to 1970 to find a good thing that Donald Trump said about black people?
Yes, you wasn't even a twinkle in your daddy's D back in 1970, so shut up. Reid then labeled Rose dubious and said she doesn't believe her endorsement of Trump will speak to black voters, and neither do I. In part, she said, because Rose appears racially ambiguous and has previously been accused of trying to downplay her blackness.
She has been.
Rose, whose father is white and whose mother is black, previously said she does not consider herself a black woman and identifies as biracial. They bought somebody whose whole career is based on black culture. She used to be on a show on BET. That's the reason most people know who she is. She dated one of the most prominent African-American rappers in the business in the history of hip-hop. So her whole culture came from black culture, even though she says she's not a black person herself, Reid said, referring to Rose's relationship.
Person, right? Right. However, I think culturally in America, you're considered black. Do you think that's how people perceive you, and is that how you perceive yourself?
I do not consider myself a black woman.
All right. So go sit the hell down.
Yeah,
because who you representing?
She said,
well, fuck you then, punk.
She says, I don't consider myself a black woman. I consider myself biracial is what she is, I think was the rest of that. The fact that she is now the person they're using to try to recruit young people of color and to say that this is the person who is the endorser of Donald Trump when she won't even claim the culture that brought her to the table. I'm dubious that this will work, the MSNBC anchor concluded. Rose hit back at Reid's claims in a post on X, standing firm in her support of Trump. I never said I wasn't black. I said I identify as biracial. She did say I don't identify as black. I'm not going to invalid my white father to make you feel more comfortable. Invalid?
Because I was reading that word too. Like, that wasn't the right.
Invalidate.
Yes, because I was like, invalid is not the way that should have been structured.
Yeah.
Stupid.
She said, stop being a race baiter. Your president does enough race baiting for us all. She was talking about Biden.
I know. This is what I'm...
Rose's support of Trump has been largely surprising to her fans who have seen her slam the former president over the years and even championed a feminist-led slut walk that upheld pro-choice ideologies. Van Jones, meanwhile, called Rose's speech dangerous to the Democratic Party, telling a CNN panel Monday night that was probably the most dangerous speech to the Democratic coalition. We just heard what he said. What did he say? She was a bunk buster. He said she spoke to it really well, whatever. So that's that. Amber Rose, go to hell.
And I don't want to hear we're not going to talk about her anymore because I think we giving her enough playtime and I don't like her. Somebody said, you lost your husband to Cher.
Yeah.
Your baby daddy is with Cher. That's how insignificant you are to the grand scheme of anybody's life.
Who's her baby daddy?
Axl Rose.
No, some weird looking dude that Cher's boyfriend now.
It's not Axl Rose.
No, it's not.
Who's Axl Rose?
He's from Guns N' Roses. Drake takes another L. And this one is wet.
Ew.
His Toronto mansion has flooded. Speaking of Toronto, I was looking at flights for us to come back from Grenada a day early, and there was a flight, right, that they wanted us to get on, and it flew from Grenada to Toronto, to Montreal, to Pennsylvania, then to Boston.
A 35-hour flight?
It's 23 hours. And it was $764.
Go on.
You better grab that flight.
To take a world-class ride around America.
Around the world you're going. They want you to hit 3 different continents. Is it continents, right? 3 different continents in order to get back to Boston. Are you kidding me?
Where in the world? Where they going? They coming from Canada and
why would you say that?
Pennsylvania.
Why would you say that?
Pennsylvania.
Drake's mansion is being impacted by severe weather in Toronto, and it's got his super luxurious place looking like a water park minus the fun. Look at the pictures. It's flooded the The people is swimming through Jake's mansion. Jake, what's his name? Jake from State Farm? Mm-hmm. Drake from State Farm. Anyhow, that's Drake. Joe Magnolio talks Sofia Vergara divorce and disagreement on kids. They're getting a divorce? Oh no! They're such a beautiful couple. That's so awful. Bobby Shakes says he's going to be a little bit late today. Joe Magnolio, who is they? Who did I say?
Bobby Shakes.
Oh, well, y'all know who it was. Joe Magnolio talks Sofia Vergara divorce and a disagreement on the kids. I didn't even know. Oh, they do have a little kid. His name is Loopy. So he claimed that they were divorced because wanting more kids was a deal breaker for her. Vergara had recently revealed in Spanish newspaper El País that her ex-husband's desire for more children was a big part of their split. My marriage broke up because my husband was younger. He wanted to have kids, and I didn't want to have it be an old mom. I had a son at 19 who's now 32. And I'm ready to be a grandmother, not a mother. So if love comes, he has to come with his own children. Yeah?
Yep, absolutely. 100%.
I hear it. This guy broke up with me on Facebook dating the other day because I didn't want no more kids.
No. That's terrible.
I mean, it was just our first conversation. I was like, you know what? You're absolutely right. Go on, be free and find who you need.
Go ahead and free yourself.
It ain't me, bro. It ain't me. I ain't having no more. Natalie Portman.
Dwayne Wade reacts to Cameron walking off set. So Dwayne Wade is going to be coming out with a new nail line, or he's thinking about one, because you do know that he does paint his nails. So Dwayne Wade responds to Cameron. While on the CBS Morning Show, Wade opens up about his plans for a nail care line. When asked why he paints his nail in the first place, he explains expression. I'm creative, I'm expressive, and there's so many ways to do that. I'm actually thinking about jumping into the nail line. When he first said this and they played it back on Cameron and Mace's show, Cameron abruptly got up, grabbed his purse, and walked off stage.
Cameron grabbed his purse?
Yes.
Oh, I saw a funny meme the other day. It was Dwayne Wade sitting next to LeBron, and it was right after LeBron's son got drafted. Mm-hmm. And Dwayne Wade was saying, He's mad not. Now, wait till they put my son in the WNBA. The internet. What is wrong with the people? What's wrong with people? Wait till they draft my son into the WNBA if they mad because your son going into the NBA.
Boy, I tell you.
That is hilarious.
So, yeah, Dwayne Wade is reacting to it. I mean, at this point, it's 2024. You don't know. It's 2024. Everybody could have whatever they want.
Does Dwayne Wade identify as queer?
No, he is an alpha male.
He's an alpha male?
Maybe a
beta male.
C male.
A beta male.
Male.
Omega male.
Cunty male.
Yo.
I don't know what kind of male he is.
While in the CBS Morning Show, Wade, so he is going to come out. He says that one of his favorite things to do when it comes to this is actually sitting down with my daughter and getting my nails painted and painting hers. That's the time that we get to connect. Me doing something that she loves and also that I love.
That's beautiful.
And in this one, he was actually talking about Zaya. Not Zaya. Was it
Kia?
Shady Baby.
What's her name?
What's it?
Kaya.
No.
Ain't it? Kaya.
It's not Kaya.
Dwayne and Gabrielle Union's baby daughter.
Baby.
What's her name?
Whatever it is. But in that one, he was actually talking about her, not Zaya Wade, which is his transgender daughter. So, freedom of Alpha Bottom. Wow, Janet. Go 2 weeks.
Oh,
Kavia.
Janet.
Kavia is her name. Yes. Janet.
That was
Janet.
Harsh to the feelings of a man.
Metrosexual man.
Wow.
No, he's more than a little metrosexual. This is an alpha lady. What is it called? What do you say?
Lady boy.
Anyways.
Okay, all right.
Tony doesn't want to be political correct.
Natalie Portman. No, ladyboys is what they call the ones down in Thailand. That's their actual, there's a whole subset called
ladyboy.
Ladyboys.
What is it?
They're men that identify as women and live their lives as women, and they're called ladyboys.
I like that ladyboy.
Yeah, I like it's cute.
Yeah.
Confidence boost can go a long way when you're not feeling at your best, especially when it comes from bad girl herself, Rihanna. Natalie Portman stopped by The Tonight Show starring Jimmy Fallon on Monday, where she shared how a comment from Rihanna earlier this year helped her during her divorce from ex-husband Benjamin Millipede. Is that his name? The pair ran into each other during Paris Fashion Week in January, and the Diamonds hitmaker wasted no time in singing the Black Swan star's praises. In a now viral video, Rihanna can be seen telling Portman that she's one of the hottest bitches in the Hollywood forever. As the latter jokes she's gonna black out. Ree made sure to let the Jackie actress know how much of a fan she is, and she doesn't get excited about anybody, so her compliments are from the heart. Reflecting on the interaction months later, the Academy Award winner told Fallon that her chat with Rihanna was a formative moment of my life and exactly what I needed. It was an amazing experience for me, she said. I think every woman going through a divorce should get to have Rihanna say to her that she's a bad bitch. That's cute. I love Natalie Portman.
Me
That's
too.
That's my
and
girl.
I want Rihanna to also call me a bad bitch.
I would like Rihanna to call me right now.
Call me whatever you want to.
617-272-3387 and call me and tell me that I am a bad bee.
And me too.
Me too. And all of us. Sexy Red and Chief Keef working on a joint album. Wow, that's gonna be
ghetto.
A thriller. Sexy Red's recent work and flirting with Chief Keef is all for a good reason, as the duo are working on a joint album. The Ski rapper shared the news in an interview with Viper magazine on London's Wireless Festival this past weekend. Sexy Red is doing the thing. She got the formula. When asked if she and Chicago rapper are love interests or just musical friends, Sexy replied, "That's my boo. We dropping an album soon. Yeah, for sure. We've been working."
We've been working.
Is that how she talks?
I don't know,
We've been
but I
whacking.
like it.
She then confirmed that they already have a number of songs in the stash and described the vibe of the album as, "We just be on some money-ish, some car-ish, some fast cars, F these hoes, buy some clothes, and keep your hair done."
I hear you. I hear you. Because we was talking about the other day. You got to do your upkeep. And after the summertime, I'm going to upkeep my keep.
Keep on keeping on.
Do what I gotta do to keep it on.
Sexy Red and Chief Keef have struck up a close bond in recent months, joining forces for a string of collaborations like Damn Shorty, Grape Trees, and Bow Bow Bow, F My Baby Daddy.
Ooh, that's a good song. F my baby daddy. F me baby daddy. F my baby daddy. I be singing that on the weekend.
Last month, the latter received an outlandish visual makeover that starred Keef as the father of Sexy's child, who had been dragged onto a fictional tabloid show inspired by Maury. Although the on-screen couple started out squabbling, they quickly kissed and made up, with Sexy twerking on the Love Sosa hit maker. This flirtatious energy has carried over outside of the studio, as Sexy posted intimate photos of her and Keef on social media from the above videos shoot last month, although she insisted they're just friends. Shortly after, the St. Louis native found herself in a love triangle with King Von's sister Kayla B, which was sparked by Kayla's taunting Sexy with a picture of her kissing the I Don't Like rapper. Sexy read up the ante by sharing snaps of herself in bed with one of Chief Keef's chains, including a particularly raunchy photo of her putting the jewelry down her underwear. In a competing post, Kayla uploaded a number of images, including one of Keef lying in bed with her and listening to music. Sexy responded by making a proposition. "You can't run me off that easy. I guess we're gonna have to share that D. We sharing this N-word. You can't run me off that easy, baby. We're gonna have to share that D, okay?" All right. Some of the things I read, I don't want to. Common hints at marrying Jennifer Hudson.
Common can't settle down with a chick for more than 2 years, so maybe he should wait to get over that threshold before he starts wondering if he's gonna settle down. Common is a hoe.
He got a response out of Tiffany Haddish. Common has received a response from his ex-girlfriend Tiffany Haddish, according to Saucy, after hinting at marrying his current partner this week, Jennifer Hudson. Appearing on The Breakfast Club, the Chicago rapper, who has never been married, suggested that if he were to ever tie the knot, it would be to the Dream Girl star. "If I'm gonna get married, it's to her. Simple as that," he said after co-star Charlamagne the God quizzed him about the future of their relationship. Common further gushed over his romance with the singer, actress, and talk show host, saying, "This is definitely, with all due respect to all the women I've dated because it's all love, but this is a really healthy and beautiful relationship." He also spoke highly of their mutual Chi-Town roots. "Having a lady from Chicago that has allowed me me to home and just be home. I hadn't done that in a while, where I was just going home and being around my loved ones and having no work to do. That helped me with this album, The Auditorium Volume 1 with Pete Rock, because going to your roots, you gotta always recharge and plug into them roots. I feel like that's what I wanted to give to Chicago again. He added, when you're with somebody who's from where you're from, it's kind of a different connection. Haddish, who dated Common between 2020 and 2021, had nothing but love for her former partner, expressed as much online, responding to an Instagram comment which said, well, there he said it. If he wants to marry her, he ain't never said that about no woman before. Haddish replied, exactly. I hope they actually get married.
Me too. I hope they actually get married, because don't be making them big claims. And Haddish being like, girl.
Yeah.
Tired of hearing about him.
Yeah. Common previously revealed that he and Haddish broke up after their relationship was challenged by conflicting schedules when COVID-19 restrictions began to ease. Once Tiffany and I had got back on the move, it really didn't allow us to spend as much time and put as much energy into our relationship. I don't think the love really dispersed. I just think we weren't feeding the relationship. And that's mature. That's mature. That's mature. So that's that. That's what we've got here.
Yes.
That's it.
All right, so that is what we have for the rest of the day. Common might get married, he might not. Amber Rose is a D-head, and Donald Trump is y'all president.
Oh.
That's the summary of today's show.
That's it.
We ain't talking that into fruition.
I don't want to talk it. I just want to prepare, Tristan. I need to prepare for the preparation. It's the zombie apocalypse is coming soon.
Oh wow, Remy Ma changed her name
to what?
To Remy Keone Smith, ditching Papoose' last name of Mackey. She's no longer going by.
I knew it. I knew it wasn't gonna last. There's too much controversy around that.
Do Papoose love me?
Say that, because that's something he might be needing some consoling.
I know.
Yes, and I'm available to be consolidated.
I'm consolidating as well.
With that said, we're gonna slide on over to the side. Bobby Steels is up next with the Bobby Steels Show. He's running a few minutes late, so enjoy some music in between here on Spark FM Online. Tell a friend to tell a friend. The best afternoon ride show is coming up very soon. We'll see you guys bright and early tomorrow on this Thirsty Thursday at the end of the heat wave. And that's it.
It's going to end with thunderstorms. They said it's supposed to be thunderstorming tonight. Yeah.
Good, because I thought they said that last night that it was supposed to thunderstorm, and I was prepared.
I got a warning on my phone that there was thunderstorm watch in Roxbury until 11:30 last night, and the rain never came.
Never came.
Yeah. All right. Well,
all right, guys. I'm going to get my nails done.
Yeah.
Bye.
Bye.
You're listening to Saucy and Friends in the morning with Miss Hot Sauce, Miss Tony, and Rockstone Triz.
You are enjoying the miracle of radio.
Radio. New England's #1 urban Caribbean music. Radio. Spark FM.